Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are live. So, greetings! I'm Dr. J, and here we are at the moment that justifies the entire shit. Well, all the BS I've had to deal with for OBS, and with any luck, it will actually hold firm long enough for us to actually see this, because we've just finished the third planet, or last week we finished the third planet. And for anyone who has played this game, we're about to hit that scene. So, this is good. Strap in, boys. This is gonna be a fun one. So, we are off to Korriban, which is the home world of the Sith. So, it's gonna be interesting. It is gonna be interesting. And hey, and away we go. Off to go visit the Sith homeworld, which was totally not gonna have any sort of problems involving it at all whatsoever. What could possibly go wrong? Oh wait, did I say Korriban?
What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Karrath's vessel. My old mentor.
Yep. We just got ambushed. Oh, we about to go to a cutscene? Oh, nope, we are about to go to... Oh, crap. Did the game just crash? Better not have just crashed. Of course it's throwing issues. Oh, here we are. There she blows. Malik finally caught up to us. Although, we don't know if Malik's there at the moment, though.
Admiral Karrath taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Karrath's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Alright. And of course OBS decides that it's just gonna be dumb. Ugh. Why are you like this? Okay. Let's start killing things in the hope that that actually fixes it. Alright, I think we're good. Don't do anything you'll regret, Karth.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Karrath doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Well, actually, thinking about it from a storytelling standpoint, it's kind of interesting that everybody except us doesn't try a breakout, so... Basila, is there some way you could use your battle meditation here?
The Admiral will be watching the three of us far too closely for any plot involving you, me, or Karth to succeed. It's going to be up to one of the others to get us out of this.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Basically all of these offer some interesting way to go about escaping, so let's go with, well, we'll go ahead and go through the dialogue, but I have who I have in mind picked out already.
Maybe I can goad the guards into making a mistake. If I get them mad enough, They might put me in a separate cell to punish me. With them focusing so much on you three, I might be able to sneak out of my cell and come rescue the rest of you. It's a risk we have to take, Big Z. I can slice my way free of any security cell. Don't worry, I can pull this off.
If you make the Sith mad, they might just decide to kill you.
The decision is yours. You're in charge. But I know I can do this if you give me a chance.
Let's see. T3 is a pretty resourceful little guy. He could pull it off.
Well, the droid's right. If we disable him, the Sith will probably wipe his memory chips and take him to the junk pile. But if we can rig a backup memory chip with a timer, when it kicks in, the little fellow will be reactivated and he can come find us.
What if they melt him down before the backup chip kicks in?
Well, that's a risk we might have to take. Unless you can come up with a better plan to get us out of this.
Maybe Jolie could use the Force to affect their minds.
I don't think I could use my Force powers to convince a whole squadron of troopers to let me go free. But maybe I can use it to get them to take me to a separate cell. They'll probably only leave a single guard to watch over an old man like me. I could use the Force to convince the guard to set me free. Then, I could free the rest of you.
Putting an awful lot of faith in your ability to alter minds, Jolie. Although, to be fair, this is probably the most hilarious because of that.
I've learned a few things in my time, kid. Don't underestimate the Force, for one. But it's your call. If you want to try a different plan, go ahead.
What about HK-47?
Statement. My construction includes a reserve memory chip and backup power supply that automatically kicks in if I have been shut down too long. Deactivate my main circuits and wipe my memory chip. The Sith will take me to the junk heap, and I can come rescue the rest of you after I reactivate.
What if they disassemble you before the reserve power kicks in?
Answer. That is possible. My reserve power supply is a prototype yet to be tested, yet I can attempt this task, if you wish.
What about Canderous?
You could give me a shot to delay my healing mods from kicking in. A small incendiary grenade will leave burn marks that look like I was injured while making repairs to the ship. Make my wounds bad enough, and the Sith will drag me off to the morgue or the medical facility to die. When my healing mods kick in, I'll come back and save the rest of you.
You're not immortal, Canderous.
I'm the best chance we've got, and everyone knows it. But you're the boss, so I'll bow to your authority. I still think it's best, unless you've come up with another plan.
What about a Wookiee?
Is that wise? We need someone inconspicuous for this task, and Wookiees tend to draw a lot of attention, especially from arresting troops. Maybe you should go with someone else.
Huh. I don't remember that option. And what about Juhani?
You speak the truth. I alone of all the group might be able to remain hidden if the Sith search the ship. I could wait until the guards have completed their search, then come to rescue you.
Too much of a launch.
I think you may be underestimating my abilities, but I will bow to your decision.
So, I think that's everybody accounted for. So, I'm trying to think. Problem is, if I leave... Let's see. So, I'm pretty sure T3 will keep his equipment. HK-47 might. Mission, Jolie, and Canderous absolutely don't. So, those are... Basically, the only way to win with those is to either... Well, for Jolie, heavy use of the Force. Canderous, you have to basically melee people into oblivion after a while, or at least get enough equipment so that you can survive a couple rounds. And then... I don't know how Jolie would win. Mission, you just sneak around. But you know what? Juhani lets you actually keep all your equipment, and you've got a Jedi, so Juhani it is.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Here we go.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Karth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We searched the ship from top to bottom. Somebody would have had to be invisible for us not to find them in there.
Well done. Return to your posts and I'll tell the Admiral of this.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promised myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
You're wasting your time, Saul.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
History? What are you talking about?
You mean, oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
Oh, the things I know. Oh man, it's a good thing I don't have a webcam on right now, because I'd be... Oh man. It is so hard to not say something while this dialogue is going, because I'll need this for the review later if I don't... Well, to be fair, I will be replaying this, but you get the point. What are you talking about?
I am interrogating you, not the other way around. You will answer questions, not ask them. It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
How do I want to go? Well, the problem is it's easy to go either way with this because, well, it's easy, well, because it's just push of a button. I know what it looks like when you won't answer anything, but...
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Alderaan.
Alderaan is nothing but a planet of artisans and philosophers. There is no training academy there. You must think this is a game. Very well, this is the price of your resistance. Enough! You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. The fact remains that the Jedi on Dantooine have been eradicated, along with any hope of someone coming to rescue you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
Let's try lying again.
Do you take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan. Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No. No! Thing!
Listen, can you not hear her suffering? You can spare her further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
You're sick.
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
I am surprised she did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I am wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Kareth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
No one is without hope of redemption.
Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taras, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
Maybe Admiral Kareth was lying.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Endar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Where is he now?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information. I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
I'm sorry. Watching you suffer tore me apart.
I know you would never do anything to intentionally cause me pain, but you did the right thing. I don't honestly know if I could have been as strong in your position. To watch you suffer like that, it might have been too much for me to bear. Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope Juhani busts us out of here before he arrives.
I shall not be seen.
Hello! Ready to die? You got anything good on you? No, just a few credits. Okay. I'm assuming that leads us back up, so let's go further in. Now the quick saving commences. Although, suppose, where's the stealth button?
I shall not be seen.
Suppose there's no reason why we can't creep around a little bit and then strike from the shadows. I don't know if I get any benefit from surprise attacks, given that Juhani technically isn't a scoundrel, but if it means I get a free attack and prevent them from effectively using their own weaponry, that could have some use. Observe! Down you go. Starboard cell block key. Get him! Don't need to worry about being tactical when you've got two lightsabers. So, Brig Terminal. I've only got 2 spikes. This would be useless for Juhani. This seems like something I would have to do if I were playing his mission. Although, I did just get it. Yeah, it seems like that's there for someone like Mission or T3 to ensure that they can bust us out. Okay, so random prisoners. Random prisoners. Although, why would a bunch of random Rhodians be in here? I suppose that's probably just to... riot equipment. Okay, so this is where we could get basic weaponry if... Actually, this is probably the medical bay. Barracks, actually. Oh, this might have been a mistake. I probably should have quick-saved. Actually, I know an easy way to deal with this. Master Speed! Now rush up! Not even enough time to get a voice line off, eh? Nice. Grab a few med packs just in case I need those. Luckily, I've got the Force. Where's heal? Oops, that's the wrong button. Oh yeah, your Force heal isn't as good as mine, because I invested more into Vitality than you did. Sith passcode. Useful. Advanced repair kit, presumably if we were taking HK or T3 into this. Alright, cool. So, I wonder... Is there anything good for if I bash this open? Probably not. That's random. Why would there be a Pazak deck in there? Not that I'm complaining, but... Hello? I really should have quick-saved. That looked derpy. Alright, no chance to quick-save now. Rush up! Alright, you may not have a lot in the ways of force manipulation, but you know what? You've got what we need. Which is enough. Yeah, let's burn the cryo-band grenade, just for fun. I don't use grenades enough anyway. Now, what have we got? Medical bay. This must be where we would pop out if Canderous. Yeah, this must be where we would pop out if Canderous were the one we chose. Oh, battle stimulant. Yeah, definitely Canderous if they're giving us implants like that. Definitely Canderous if they're giving us implants. And then this is... Whoa, that's some really good droid equipment. Nah, no point messing with the droid. Juhani isn't good at that anyway. Oh yeah, this is definitely the droid room. Whether you're playing as T3 or HK, you'd get a decent amount of good equipment. They really did make every round viable. Detention terminal.
Well done, Juhani. In freeing us from the cell, you have proven yourself truly worthy of the title of Jedi.
If I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff, we need to get to the main bridge controls. The bridge is the only place that we can open the docking gates of the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We have to open those gates before we can fly out of here.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness of Malik's presence approaching, and I don't want to be here when he arrives. None of us is a match for the Sith Lord.
Let's get our equipment and blast our way to those bridge controls.
Surprise and secrecy will serve us best. A small group might have a better chance of sneaking onto the bridge undetected while the others make their way down to the Ebon Hawk.
Count me in, then. I've got a score to settle with the Admiral before we get off this ship. And I have a feeling I'm gonna find him on the Leviathan's bridge.
I'm coming too.
That's a good idea. The others can get to the Ebon Hawk on their own, but Karth and I might need your help. The three of us will get our equipment and make our way to the bridge. The rest of you head down to the docking hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. You'll have to find a way to deal with the guards.
Don't you worry about that. I know how to deal with the guards. They won't know what hit them.
Good. Get to the equipment room, grab what you need, and get going.
We'll meet you there as soon as we get those docking bay doors open. Just make sure the Hawk is ready to fly when we get there. And may the Force be with you.
Still have to get our equipment. Let's go. Alrighty. Looks like they've outfitted... Okay, so they've outfitted those two. Everything. Alright. Oh geez, there's a lot in here. So it looks like they're giving me a decent amount of freedom on what I'm allowed to equip, so... Alright. Let's put all my stuff back on. So, Jedi Master Robes. This circlet. Let's go with these. Not skilled enough to use any of those. Now where's my lightsaber? Here we are. Oh, perfect. Alright, now we've got Bastila and Karth to level up. Okay. Beats. Mr. Flurry. That'll serve us just fine. Oh, shoot. Alright, I need to actually enable that. Karth. Skills. Yeah, let's just go with toughness. Ooh, I get more. Whoops. Back. Jump the gun a little bit. Now. Make you a little harder to kill. Actually, what can you use then? Because if you can use implant level 3s, yeah, let's give you more constitution. Let's see, and then... Oh, perfect. Damage resistance versus Sonic? I may as well. Oh, that looks weird.
Yes?
That looks weird. I'm not okay with that. Yeah, awareness plus 4 is probably fine.
Yes?
Okay, I think we're good.
How can I help? There is nothing I could say that would be helpful, I'm afraid.
What do you need? You got it.
Heh. Even all the way out here, you keep wanting to talk about Dustil. I don't think they expected us to do that. Alright, anything interesting over here? No? Okay. Subblock. Okay, looks like our only choice is to go up the elevator. I wonder what would have happened if I had tried to go up the elevator before... I don't know, actually. Curious. Either way, here we are. Surprised it hasn't withdrawn my lightsaber yet. Although, to be fair, we are technically in enemy territory. So, guess it makes a degree of sense. Also, how am I slightly damaged? No, it's easy enough to fix, but...
This is Canderous. We're at the Ebon Hawk. Like we figured, it's under heavy guard. But don't worry, we'll figure out a plan to take care of them.
Huh. I'm sure you will, Canderous. I'm sure you will. I mean, between you and HK-47, I probably don't even need any of the to worry about any of the Jedi. Alright, so we need to go to the bridge. Alright, speaking of heavy guard, there's bound to be plenty of people here. And it would appear that Canderous has just started to have his fun. Alright, jump to him. Nice. Oh, how's Karth looking? Yeah, it took a bit of damage by the looks of it, but... Actually, did he even take damage? Huh. Looks like we're fine then. Okay. Nothing too bad so far. Hey, you! Oh, there's a lot of you grouped up over there. Actually, no, Ion Grenade doesn't make sense. Cryobat!
There.
Why do you keep throwing grenades at Karth? You would think there's about 50 million other people that you'd need to worry about first.
Ready. How'd you like that?
Oh, stop it. Wait, that sounded like Karth's death cry. Speaking of Karth, I better make sure he's okay.
How'd you like that?
Alright, get him.
Down you go!
Where are you going, asshole? Oh, jeez. Why? Me! Stop it! Wait, I don't need to force whirlwind that guy? The AI is actually being smart? Cool! Which whirlwind the other then? And then that one.
Sure.
Who needs Jolie anymore? Oh, jeez. That's a lot. Oh, wow, these droids are weak.
That hurt, I bet.
How are these droids dying from just deflecting their blaster bolts at them? This is ridiculous. Hey, Karth. Heal. Alright. What was that thing? What was there? What the hell is being... What the hell is exploding? Oh. Poor Sith troopers. Why the hell are you staying put? Now we'll disengage, then Master Flurry. While he's staying put, murder him!
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Just relax, you have everything you need to beat him. The power to believe in myself? No. A saber. Stab him! Alrighty, we've got this. We've got this. I don't know where all of Basila's force went, but you know what? To be fair, I did burn a lot of it on healing. Still. Okay, brief reprieve before we go get blown up some more. Alright, we checked both of these. Huh, never seen it half open like that. Is that because we quick saved? Anything good here? Advanced flamethrowers. Ooh, I'll never need to buy droid upgrades again at this rate. Computer panel. If only I were any good at it. Although, you know what? I may as well quick save to see, because I did just get a bunch of money from this, so... Alright. Well, that gave us some useful information, just a little bit. So the important part is up there. I kind of want at that armory. I get the feeling there's going to be good stuff in there. Alright, so elevator was over there. So if we circle around this way, we'll be able to keep finding new stuff. Let's go find more people to beat up. Pretty sure I'd get the same things from this computer panel. Yep. I don't care to get that back. Dark Jedi. Oh, they found us. And they are attacking now. Hey, you! You probably should speed yourself up a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Hey, you're not allowed to use that move. That's illegal. Hey, you. Resist this, you sucker. Dark Jedi Master. Ha! Don't make me laugh. I have the power of Master Speed. Call me Sanic. Bridge storage. How would there be any difference there? Game, don't you do this to me. Wonder what kind of stuff we'll find here. Although, actually, I wonder if this is where we get... I'm trying to remember how things transpire before this point. Okay, so we can't go this way. So all that remains before busting into the bridge... Wait, remains? Oh, cool, stimulant. So I guess all that remains then is to... Let's check all these real quick just to be on the safe side. Also, while I'm at it. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Supplies. Everything looks good. Another level 3 implant. Love this. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look, see if Karth can make use of it. Immunity to poison, not the biggest deal because of my upgraded heals, so I'm not going to worry about that. Now. Yeah, that was where we were just at. So. Oh, more Sith. I am so threatened. Die. Oh geez, you're actually taking damage, me. Oh, that's why. There's a lot of them. That would do it. I need to start first whirlwinding then. Okay, Bastila.
Ready?
Get these. Me. Alright, that one's targeted, and this one.
Let's go! Let's make this over.
Got him. There we frickin' go. I am so glad I went Jedi Guardian. Being able to run a rampage is so nice. If only I had the luxury of doing this when I get to my dark side playthrough. Unfortunately, I need to see how crazy this I need to see how creative I need to be in order to beat the game
I'm here.
as a scout
Yes?
/ sentinel, which is probably the weakest in terms of combat of the 3 classes, so. Because of that, I gotta actually work for the keep. Let's find another way to get onto the bridge. Maybe we'll have to go through that storage area anyway. Wait, we didn't end up accidentally equipping spacesuits we could put on, right? No. Did you just step on a mine? I heard an explosion. Get a spacesuit to exit. Problem is, there's not a spacesuit here. So, where do I need to go for that? Wasn't there... Unless there's a way to disable the intruder lockdown. I doubt it. Maybe there's something in the armory. Oh, I haven't... Oh, I definitely haven't been in here yet if I just walked into that. Actually, this must have been where... Oh, I think I know what this was. Because I had...
Yes?
Sure.
Shot at the people in here, but I hadn't actually grabbed anything. That's what got me confused. Okay, good to know. Okay, so... Then gun lockers. Armor. Durasteel heavy armor, wow. Jeez. Alright, that seems to be everything in here, so it looks like we've got what we need to get around and cause some havoc. So, I guess we're going this way after all. Which means, oh, that's how that's gonna play out. That's gonna be fun. Welcome to Walking at the Speed of Snail. If somebody needs to make a parody song of that. Can't even use force speed, so I'm just stuck, lounging about, looking out into space as the Sith fighters zoom past for some reason. Seriously, what are they doing out there? Are they just there to try and give us something to look at while we go on about meandering like this? Because I honestly can't think of any purpose for them to be flying around like that. And why would they even be doing that when we need to be facing this direction anyway? I mean, I'll grant you, this was also designed for an Xbox controller, so maybe that you'd be able to move forward while pointing the camera in a different direction. Because, to be fair, the controls are pretty basic for keyboard and mouse, but you get the point. Alright, here we are. That's that. Now. Alright. Bastilum. Master speed.
Yes?
Sure.
Wait, Karth, why don't you have your blasters equipped? Actually, do any of you have Oh, did all of your weapons get unequipped when we went through? Probably, knowing my luck. Ah, well.
What can I do?
There we go.
There.
Oh wow, Bastila almost went down. Oh shoot, wrong buttons. Huh. Looks like force healing automatically kicks in if you're below a certain percentage. Interesting.
Yes?
Alright, more lockers to loot. Interesting that they made combat pretty easy to this point, considering that they allow you to bring Karth along, who's a pretty effective soldier, and 2 Jedi. Although, to be fair, they might have balanced this on the off chance that... Locked.
What? On it. Damn.
Impossible. Okay.
What?
So I guess that's... Oh, that's our way back. I'm smart. I am super intelligent. The most intelligent, you would say. Oh boy. Alrighty, now comes the real fun. Why are we walking in without immediately killing those two?
Very resourceful. I assume you had some part in this. You learned your lessons well from me.
The only thing you taught me was betrayal and death, Saul.
Don't be a fool. I'm giving you and your companions a chance to surrender, a chance to live. Darth Malak himself is on his way. He'll be arriving any moment.
He speaks the truth, Karth. I can feel the Dark Lord's presence approaching.
Malak will destroy you. But if you throw down your weapons now, I will ask my master to be merciful.
I've seen enough of Sith mercy.
You always did like to do things the hard way. Lord Malak would have preferred live prisoners, but corpses will have to do.
Alrighty, let's do this. So, lead with Master Speed on both of you. Karth, you need to... Actually, we need crowd control. So start by Plasma Grenade on those guys.
Yes?
Okay. We just need to knock... Alright, so we need to knock over 2 of these guys in a hurry. Oh, jeez! Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Okay, I'm gonna have to cheese this. Holy crap, that was a lot of damage to throw at us with all those grenades. Holy crap! This is where all the difficulty went. Oh, good lord.
How'd you like that?
Wow, okay. So, note to self, turn on your damn shields before going in there, or else you will die.
I'm here.
Actually, wonder if I can invoke Master Speed before going in as well. I wonder if it'll last long enough. Wait, why is my shield the only one active?
Very resourceful.
Okay. I'm thinking to avoid the worst of it, what we do is we jump to... Alright, so we need to move in order to ensure that everybody stays alive.
Yes.
So...
Yes?
Just to be on the safe side. Usable items. We'll cheese you once. Have you use Master Speed. Ah, they're still throwing crap at us. And unfortunately, neither of those troopers were caught in the blast. Huh. Stunned. Well, if we're stunned anyway, let's see if we can do this. Okay.
What? What?
What are you... Oh, crap. He's down.
Yes?
Okay. Okay, this just got hard. Oh man, I blazed through everything, and then suddenly I've got all this bullshit. Okay. I think this well, so, dashing out of the way didn't work.
Very resourceful.
Okay. So, dashing out of the way wasn't a bad idea for everyone involved, so we'll set initial so we'll have Bastila use activate master speed. Karth, go for ion grenade. And then,
yes.
So now that you've done that, you need to start applying stasis and... Alright, actually, you need to start applying Force Whirlwind to everyone. We need to we need to stem the tide. Somehow. Now that you've moved out of the way, can you keep those Dark Jedi alive?
How'd you like that?
Sure.
Crap, she's down. Karth, move. So who have we shot at so far? Okay, those two are pretty badly damaged.
Yes?
Karth needs to split his attention between taking these two out and staying alive himself.
What?
Okay, so that's one down. Should be able... So if you apply force... Well, if you apply master speed to yourself as your next act, and then power attack him,
ready,
should go down. Okay. Advanced med pack. Okay, that's another target down.
Sure.
God, these guys are durable. God, these guys are durable.
Sure.
Crap. Okay. How do I keep everyone alive? Because it seems that the key is I need to keep people alive through the volley of grenades. Otherwise, this is just going to be painful the whole way through.
What?
So everybody needs to move.
Very resourceful.
Okay, Karth lead with a cryoban grenade over here. Me lead by attacking that guy. Bastila will lead by moving.
You asked for this.
Sure.
I'm here.
You like that?
Yeah, it looks like I'm the main... So. Try again. God. Use it. Okay, so those two are almost down. That'll help.
Sure.
Crap, you need to heal yourself then. Good. That should keep you alive a little longer. Now, Karth, we need to zone them.
Yes?
So, I think to that end, Force Whirlwind that one since we won't be able to see to him for a while. Okay, so you've got Bastila doing what she does best. I'll need her to reapply Force, well, Master Speed.
I'm here.
Why are you focusing on two different targets? Oh well. Don't have time to worry about that now. What are you focused on? Okay, Force Whirlwinds on that target worked. So I'm thinking then... Disengage. Force Whirlwinds. Oh geez, you're almost dead again. I don't know how you fight this legitimately, but I don't feel like being legit.
What? What?
Okay, good. Our flanks have been dealt. And our flanks have been dealt with right in time for one of us to die. Great. Alright, let's see if we can still win this.
Yes?
Ready?
Crap! That drain life is the worst. Maybe I should lead with the poison grenade, actually. The problem is there's so many things I'd like to activate before the fight begins, but it doesn't look like any of them actually stick.
Very resourceful. You will...
Okay. Jump as before. Alright, Karth needs to move.
Ready?
Wait a minute, an adhesive grenade. Where did I get those? And after that, focus your attacks on this guy. And you need to use Master Speed, then Force Whirlwind these two, and then Flurry. You need to Master Speed, and then Force Whirlwind these two.
What can I do?
Ah, shoot, that Sonic Grenade didn't do anything.
I'm here.
And Bastila is currently the center of attention, i.e. the center of all the grenades being thrown. Okay, how are you surviving? Actually, you've almost got him down. Okay. Disengage, Force Whirlwind, these two.
What can I do?
Okay, good, this is working properly. Didn't work. Nope, don't use that. Won't need it now. Sure. Just to be on the safe side. Cheese.
Yes?
Down he goes. As Karth would say.
Yeah.
Excellent. And now the Dark Jedi is free. Alright. Now we just gotta deal with you.
Here, time to rumble. Here, you asked for this.
Alright, that's how we're supposed to do it.
Karth.
The Admiral. He's still alive.
It's time to finish this.
Forget him, Karth. We have to get out of here before Malik arrives.
Don't you understand what this man has done to my life? Do you know the pain he's brought me?
Killing him won't ease the pain, Karth. Do not become what you despise.
Karth. Must tell you something. Come closer. You didn't know, did you? Remember my dying words. Remember them whenever look at those you thought were your friends.
I said it can't be true, can it? No, it can't. Damn you, Saul. Damn you.
Forget it, Karth. Whatever he said, he was only trying to hurt you.
Bastil, it is true, isn't it? And you knew. You and the whole damn Jedi Council, you knew the whole time.
Karth, it's not what you think. We had no other choice. Please, you don't understand.
So make me understand.
What are you two talking about? What's going on?
Not here, Karth. Please, there's no time. Malak is coming. This isn't the place. Please, Karth, I'm asking you to trust me for just a little while longer.
She's right, Karth. This isn't the time. We can get into this after we escape.
Okay, I'll trust you, Bastila, but as soon as we're off this ship, I expect some answers.
Of course, Karth. As soon as we get to the Ebon Hawk, I'll explain everything. To both of you, I promise.
That's reassuring. What does the journal say over that? I'm curious. Probably, no, it's probably a completed quest. Where is it? Oh, that's anticlimactic. So is there anything we need to touch? Anything we need to see to? We're gonna have a new destination. Aww. Yeah, it was worth a try. Anything interesting on the body? We need to go right this instant. Let's also loot the bodies. Don't forget to loot the room, boys. This is an RPG, so can you blame me?
Let's go!
Let's go, boys. Luckily, these are just normal Sith guards. We know how to deal with them. Quite handily, in fact. A little too handily, honestly. And of course, the last one doesn't have any loot on him. Okay, we've seen to those lockers, so we should be able to just walk right out the door. Hopefully. Here goes nothing. Just gotta make it to the elevator. Just gotta make it to the elevator. Oh look, Dark Jedi. Oh, you're gonna drain life me? That's the last mistake of your life.
Let's make this quick.
Huh, that was a female assassin. I didn't know they made a female variant of that. Makes sense, I guess. The Sith are equal opportunity bastards. I'm gonna get into so much trouble for that comment. Yeah, well. I'll get myself into trouble later. Die!
How'd you like that?
Grenadier, huh? I have an idea. How about you just die?
The Force fights with me.
Wait, who the hell are you fighting? How did you take so much?
You got it.
You're just gonna keep saying that. Man, I'm not gonna get anything interesting out of you since that your mind is still on Dustil, even while we're here. They did not think this through. Actually, is that what's going on?
What do you need? Talk about what? The only...
Oh, that is glorious. That is gloriously short-sighted. Oh, and it's so much fun to find the limits of these games. Alrighty. Hangar, let's go. Bastila? I thought we were hurrying out. Isn't that why you're stonewalling Karth right now?
It's Canderous. We took care of the guards. We're inside the Ebon Hawk and all systems are go. As soon as you guys join us, we can get out of here.
Yay! We just gotta get the... Oh, hi! You might want to speed yourself up, Bastila.
Yes?
It hurt, I bet. What?
So be it.
Is it even worth buffing myself up when they fall like this? Why couldn't the battle against Saul be this easy? Actually, I just realized how fitting that name is. Oh, man. Alright, I don't think we checked this one yet. Apparently we did. Okay. What if we talk to
How
Basilar?
can I help?
What's in here? More Jedi! Well, Dark Jedi, but you get the point. Hey look, someone repeating Darth Bandon's model. Die. Got him.
Let's make this quick.
Go, you two. Alrighty. I'm surprised we haven't leveled up at any point from all this fighting. Starting to think I get more experience from role-playing than I do from combat. Actually, that wouldn't surprise me at this point, given how many ways there are to approach a situation. It's honestly kind of impressive how many they created in order to account for the 3 different classes. Well, class types, I guess. Alright, that's everybody there? Okay, I think we're good. Let's just heal a little bit. Away we go. Oh geez, that's a lot of people. I'm definitely gonna be using speed now. Hey Karth, you may want to start burning.
What?
Okay, shoot the captain.
Yes?
Yes?
Huh. That did sound like Karth's death noise.
I'm here.
That hurt.
Okay, that sounded weird. Wait, did we just leave Karth alone with a Sith? No, Sith's dead. You know, I would have expected these guys to be a lot more deadly.
How can I help?
How the heck did Basilar teleport in front of me like that? Are you sure your ability isn't battle teleportation? Okay, terrible joke, I'm sorry. Can it even be classified as one? Probably not. I'll see myself out. Oh boy. I do not remember there being this much combat in this section. Guess I shouldn't be surprised, given that literally everything in here is danger, but still. You can't go that way. You really are forcing us in one direction. Although, is this... Oh, hey, the Ebon Hawk, just down there. That's convenient. Am I speeding your running animation up just a little bit? I mean, I know Karth can't help it, but can the rest of you please? Although, to be fair, that's under my control, but... Either way, we're almost there. Any last... Right.
Darth Malak.
Down you go!
I hope you weren't thinking of leaving so soon, Bastila. I've spent far too much energy hunting down you and your companions to let you get away from me now. Besides, I had to see for myself if it was true. Even now, I can hardly believe my eyes. Tell me, why did the Jedi spare you? Is it vengeance you seek at this reunion?
Reunion? What are you talking about?
What? You mean you don't know? All this time and you still haven't figured it out. I wonder how long you would have stayed blind to the truth. Surely some of what you once were must have surfaced by now. Even the combined power of the Jedi Council couldn't keep your true identity buried forever, could it?
The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes.
The Council would not normally accept an adult for training, but this is a special case.
They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity.
Tatooine. Kashyyyk. Manan. Korriban. Revan visited each of these worlds searching for clues to reveal the hidden location of the Starforge.
The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them?
And why did it suddenly decide to go back to my desktop? I have no idea, but you know what? It's a good thing I kept it in the lazy display because I'm pretty sure my game capture would have messed that up. So, there it is. You have no idea how hard it has been to keep myself from saying at any point who the main character really is. So, let's get back into it. Oh, more cutscenes. This is probably why. That's random.
You cannot hide from what you once were, Revan. Recognize that you were once the Dark Lord, and know that I have taken your place.
Huh. And there it is. Darth frickin' Revan was you the whole damn time. Oh man. I will admit that so while I try and fix up OBS, I may as well talk about my own experience with this, because honestly, my experience was somewhat undercut by the fact that I was honestly by myself, because, ooh, looks like everything's working. Nice. I may as well talk about it then, because my own experience of this, I don't remember, actually. Because the problem is that when I was playing this, I was a stupid teenager, and I thought that right before school was the perfect time to try and play a video game that's story-driven, which meant I kept searching for a point where I could stop, searching for a point where I could stop, searching for a point where I could stop, and then I actually had to walk away. I had to look away right as Revan was about to take his mask off. So I have no idea how I reacted. All I know is that after that moment, I come back from school and go back to my save file. We're back in the Ebon Hawk. Something has happened, and I'm being told that I'm Revan. I remember nothing more than that, unfortunately. So it's still interesting to look at in hindsight, though, because holy crap is this a big deal. I mean, I've just been cackling to myself every time this subtle hint would show up, because they really did go all out in saying, hey, this is going to be a big deal. We're going to put hints throughout. They really built up to this. They earned this reveal. It was, it's so good to look at. Even if I don't have the emotional moments of, holy crap, this is actually real from when I was a kid. Hey, I can still have that moment because, holy crap, they built up to this spectacularly. Absolutely spectacularly. Disney, take note. This is how you subvert expectations, you filthy hacks. No. Okay. So, let's give disbelief.
You do not yet remember, Revan? The Jedi set a trap. They lured us into battle against a small Republic fleet. During the attack, a team of Jedi Knights boarded your ship. The Jedi strike team captured you, and the Council used the Force to reprogram your mind. They wiped away your identity and turned you against your own followers.
How did they capture someone as powerful as Revan? I mean me.
I helped them, Revan. I always knew that one day the title of Dark Lord would be mine. When the Jedi strike team boarded your vessel, I saw my day had come. I ordered my own ships to fire on your bridge. I thought I could destroy all my enemies with a single glorious victory. I never dreamed the Jedi would take you alive from the wreckage.
But why did you betray your master?
You mean, why did I betray you, Revan? You are the one who taught me the ways of the Sith. The strongest must rule if we are to survive. You knew I would one day challenge you for supremacy, but you underestimated me. I acted sooner than you expected and seized the Sith throne with a single brilliant stroke.
Why wouldn't the Jedi simply kill me?
The Jedi are fools. They do not believe in executing prisoners. Originally, I assumed you had died in the battle. Imagine my surprise when I found out you were still alive, Revan.
Okay, hang on a sec. Why are you being like this, OBS? You are no fun. Okay, is there anything I could kill? No, I killed everything I could. I mean, yeah, we'll try knocking down these two. Okay, I think we're good. Bastila, is this true?
It's true. I was part of the team sent to capture Revan, to capture you. When Malak fired on the ship, you were badly injured. We thought you were dead. Your mind was destroyed, but I used the Force to preserve the flicker of life in your body. I brought you to the Jedi Council. They were the ones who healed your damaged mind.
But the memories I have, where did they come from?
The Jedi Council didn't restore your wounded mind, Revan. They merely programmed it with a new identity, one loyal to the Republic. They tried to make you their slave.
Why not just let me die?
The Jedi hold all life sacred, even that of a Sith Lord. I could not just let you die, Revan, not if it was possible to save you.
Bastila hides the truth behind noble words, Revan. The Jedi needed the memories buried deep in your wounded mind. There was no other way to bring them out. They had to keep you alive.
But why program me with another identity?
We couldn't simply restore your true identity. Revan was too dangerous. But locked inside your mind was information the Republic needed, the secrets of the Starforge. The Council created an identity for you, a soldier under my command. Your subconscious memories were supposed to lead me to the Starforge. There was no other way to get the information.
They made you their puppet, Revan, and Bastila was the handler pulling your strings.
But what if I remembered who I really was?
That was a risk the Council chose to take. I had to try and draw out the secrets of the Starforge. It was our only hope of stopping the Sith. There was no other choice.
Why you, Bastila? Why did the Council choose you?
I used my Force powers to heal you on that bridge. We share a bond. I convinced the Council I could use our bond to draw out your memories and lead us to the Starforge.
Tell the truth, Bastila. You wanted to taste the dark side for yourself. You knew the only way the Council would permit you to explore the Sith's power was through Revan's lost memories.
No. I wanted to help you, Revan. I thought this mission would redeem you, that it would atone for your past crimes. How else could you be saved?
This is the light side, Pat, so I will accept this, but man, this is... Honestly, it's an interesting moral gray that I'm gonna have to touch on in the review, because they really did get desperate. I mean, there's a saying, I can't remember who said it or how old it is, that you are as moral as your situation allows you to be. It is a curious one that... Because I'm gonna have to mull over this a little bit more.
Forgiveness, Revan. You are weak. I was right to betray you. You are not fit to rule the Sith. A small part of me has always regretted betraying you from afar. I always knew there were some who would think I acted out of fear, that I did not want to face you. But now fate has given me a second chance to prove myself. Once I defeat you in combat, no one will question my claim to the Sith throne. My triumph will be complete.
Triumph, Malik? You seem to forget that I'm still alive.
The Jedi Council were foolish to let you live. I won't make the same mistake. We shall finish this alone in the ancient Sith tradition. Master versus apprentice, as it was meant to be.
Okay.
Here!
Ha! Cheapskate, come back here! Alright. Alright, you're gonna make me hunt for you, are we? Alright, when am I gonna get hit? Why do I get the feeling that... Hello! Don't mind if I do.
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends do not give up easily, Revan. You always could inspire loyalty. But even the three of you together cannot stand against my power.
I don't know.
The Jedi!
I don't know, I did beat you up pretty badly.
I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
No, Bastila, he's too strong. No! The door's sealed. We can't get past. Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk.
What about Bastila? We have to help her.
Bastila doesn't stand a chance against Malak, but we can't help her. Not here. We have to get off the ship and find the Star Forge. That's the key to beating the Dark Lord. Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away. We can't let her sacrifice be in vain. Come on!
Welp. Oh. And of course the game went back to my desktop. Goodbye. And away we go. But of course, because this wouldn't be an escape without being chased after by some fighters, guess what we have to deal with now?
Incoming fighters!
You don't say! Oh god. This... I forgot how stiff the controls for this were. You'd think they could up the sensitivity a little bit, but nope. Alright. We're good.
Where is Bastila? What happened on that ship?
We ran into Malik. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we
hang on, my screen's messed up.
could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Bah, Malik won't kill her. Don't be foolish. He'll want to use her battle meditation against the Republic. Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
Okay, good. I've got a moment to figure out what the hell is going on. But wow, this is messing up my monitor in all kinds of ways. The hell is this? Okay, I think we're good. We can't help Bastila. Not until we find the Starforge first.
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malik said, or should I?
I'll tell them. I'm Darth Revan.
Revan? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Kareth told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth Revan? This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Small bits, a few strange visions and dreams. That's all.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
Of course it still matters. How do we know more memories won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us? The whole time we've been chasing after Malik, we've had his old Sith master right at our side, listening to our secrets, hearing our plans.
I'm sorry, Karth. I wish this wasn't true.
Hey, you've got nothing to be sorry about. You didn't ask for this. Besides, I know you. You're not Revan anymore. Whatever you used to be, you're one of us now. Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malik who gave the order to attack your people, Karth. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend of the Republic by your actions so far, Revan. But can I trust you? Can any of us?
What about you, Jolie?
What about me? I already knew who you were, though it wasn't my place to tell you. Better off that you know, if you ask me. Does it change anything? I'm not here to judge you. You do what you have to do, and I'll help if I can.
What do you think, Canderous?
You defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill. I'm your man until the end, Revan. No matter how this plays out.
What do you have to say, HK-47? I say is the stupid screen of... This is the one time I do not need you to mess up, OBS. You were fine through all the damn combat. Why are you not fine now? If only I could just do a lazy display, but... What do you have to say, HK?
Commentary. I am experiencing something unusual, Master.
Why? What's happening?
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master.
Your homing system? What's that?
Observation. My homing system is a function of my assassination protocols, that which I told you had been deactivated. This system was not. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master.
You mean Revan?
Affirmation. Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. I have returned to you, and my full functionality is now under your personal command. It is a distinct pleasure to see you again, Master.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Observation. Indeed. I do hope we shall have the chance to engage in combat together again soon, Master.
Wow. What are the chances of that happening?
Remember, we're talking about the Force here. At this point, Malik himself could drop out of the sky and I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Good point.
You won't abandon me, will you, T3?
I knew the little guy would come through for you. Droids don't hold grudges.
Well, Karth, wait, why don't we get to hear from Juhani? I just realized. Is that because you can kill her at Dantooine? I'll talk to her after we're done. Well, Karth, will you stand with me against Malik?
Well, the others seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malik is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I?
I won't let you down, Karth. I promise.
I want to believe you. You've proven yourself time and time again during our mission, but this is a little much for me to wrap my mind around.
How do you think I feel?
This must be even more of a shock to you. I don't know how you even keep going. I guess we both just have to find a way to push forward. Don't worry. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission. But don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on course, I'll stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then. We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're gonna find that Star Forge and save Bastila, so let's do it before it's too late.
No pressure then. Off we go to Korriban. Oh, one last vision. Unfortunately, we do not get any commentary from Bastila on this. And there it is. Somewhere on Korriban. Somewhere on Korriban. Alrighty.
What do you need? You got it.
Alright, so you're just gonna want to focus on... Well, I guess that's probably a decent place to end it, actually. It's just talking to people after the fact. So that'll probably be a good way to wrap up the stream, honestly, because it's a little shorter than I normally go. But at this point... Well, also I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow to get the audio editing done. Oh boy. I don't know if I even can get it all finished up tomorrow, but if I want the video out by this time next week, I've got a lot of ground to cover. Honestly, it's probably going to have to wait until the 30th. I'm going to be pushing it to get it out this month, but you know what? I'll talk about that later.
How can you possibly be Raven? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Raven, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith, that something was wrong with it. The man who saved me could never go completely to the dark side.
Why do you always choose the worst time to start causing problems for me? I do not know who that Revan was. I'm not him.
It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail.
So you see, kids, the way that you get away from the dark side is you get yourself shot up by your apprentice, and then you get mind wiped by the Jedi. Foolproof plan. Never mind the fact that a dark side path exists for this game, but shh. You'll do fine, Juhani.
Thank you for placing your confidence in me. I only wish I had your heart as well. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
Should not abuse the trust. Oh god. That's a lot to say. How do you feel about me being Revan? Alright, that's definitive. Yes, let's see. T3 probably won't have anything too interesting to say.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Do you want to talk about the war now?
Not particularly.
No time like the present?
I suppose you're going to nag me until I cough it up, aren't you? Nothing is private anymore, it looks like. There's no escaping it, I guess. So be it. My wife's name was Neyama. She was the Yukatis enforcer who shot me out of the sky, if you remember.
What does your wife have to do with the war?
My wife had plenty to do with the war. Upon meeting her, I knew right away that she was strong in the Force. That's why she was able to shoot me down. Neyama was a marvel of a woman. Fiery, determined, smart. She dragged me to the capital and foiled 3 of my attempts to escape prison. Oh, and that body.
Okay, good. Hey, we just found out something really important about the main character. Let's go to Jolie and listen to him talk about his wife. That's a good palate cleanser. That's a good palate cleanser.
Well, yes, that. Needless to say, I eventually won her over. That was after I kidnapped her upon being broken out of the Yukatas prison, mind you. But, that's another story entirely. At any rate, I wanted to train her in the Jedi way. The Council refused my request, naturally. I was still a Padawan at the time. I was an experienced Padawan, surely, but not yet ready to be a full Jedi, and certainly not ready to train another, especially not one so old as my wife.
So you disobeyed the Council, like I did.
I did. I wasn't the first, and I won't be the last. The problem with self-righteous folk is they think they're more right than everyone else. I believed in her and trained her in secret. I ignored her willful nature. I loved her too much to see fault in her, and she loved me too. I know she did. At the time, our love was a shared bliss, better than anything I had known before or since.
So what happened?
Exar Kun is what happened. Neyama was inspired by Exar's promises of a new golden age. She wanted to join him. She came to me, pleading with me to throw aside what she called the decrepit trappings of the Jedi, to join her in Exar's war.
So, she had fallen to the dark side?
I hadn't thought so, not right then. I was too proud to believe that of her. I had trained her myself. I loved her. I pleaded with her to reconsider, to think about all that she was throwing away, to think about what she would become. She would have none of it. Finally, in frustration, she attacked me. She drew her lightsaber and attempted to strike me down. It was a scene being repeated everywhere throughout the galaxy. Pupil against master. In my case, it was a long and terrible battle, but I defeated her.
You killed her?
No. I had her at my mercy, disarmed and defenseless. She looked up at me and she knew. She knew I couldn't do it.
I don't think I could have either.
But I should have. Sometimes I convince myself otherwise, but it's no use. She had fallen to the dark side when she raised her saber against me, and I let her go. To my shame, she went on to kill many Jedi during the war, until she herself was slain in the final battle. I grieved for her death, inevitable as it was, even as the Jedi Council put me on trial for my actions once the war was over.
They put you on trial?
I had trained Neyama against their wishes. I had failed to kill her when I had the chance, and she went on to kill others. Not to mention that I had remained a Padawan throughout the war. A formality, perhaps, but with the trial, it had to be decided if I was worthy to become a Jedi at all. It was a travesty, of course. I told you that even the Jedi were capable of great injustices, didn't I?
So that's the source of all this bitterness? They found you guilty?
Not at all. They found me innocent. Even though I deserved every punishment and more, they let me go. Mitigating circumstances, they said. I deserved compassion, they said. They said I had learned wisdom the hard way. For all I had done during the war, they wished to raise me to full Jedi status at long last. That was when the Jedi left me. That was when they failed me.
I don't understand.
No, maybe you don't at that. They may have been able to forgive me. I could never forgive myself.
And you still believe love is worth the risk?
Yes, I do, I suppose. Does that surprise you? It is all so long ago, lost in the winds, I suppose. Nobody cares what an old man believes anymore, do they? Let's continue on with the task at hand. I would prefer to think of the present today.
Huh. Well, even if I don't get a lot of options to confirm an understanding, I think I get it. I get it. That's a tough situation. Everybody talks about KOTOR 2 being the game where all the interesting moral dynamics come out, but this game threw a few at you too. I mean, just the whole setup with, well, your main character is one of right there, but either way.
Yeah, what do you want?
Alright, you have nothing more to say?
Your choice.
You have anything?
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
So, you belong to Revan originally?
Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
You find it distressing?
Statement. Of course, Master. You are the one who created me, meatbag or no, and while you may not be all you once were, I am grateful for my existence.
What can you tell me? So, actually, this is more interesting. So, why the meatbag references?
Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master. Your pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed, but you found the reference humorous. You changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration.
So, Malik was the original meatbag? I like that idea.
Observation. Of course you do, Master. You did then as well.
Am I very much like the Revan you knew?
Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling. This cannot solely be caused by memory loss. I do not know how to explain it. Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew.
Do you know anything about the Starforge?
Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets.
What can you tell me of Malik?
Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then.
That'll be all.
As you desire, Master. Signing off.
So Malik was the original meatbag. That is glorious.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I just wanted to talk.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
So it doesn't bother you at all?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace.
Fair enough. Alright, so I think that's probably where I'm gonna call it for now then. So, is there anything else I need to worry about? Probably not. So, at this point, I probably could get started with Korriban a little bit, but this seems like a good place to cap it off, because I don't think I could get very far tonight. And given the circumstances, I still have a bit of audio editing to do before the night is out, so I guess at that point, all I'll need to do is record the last chunk of the spoiler section and the overall conclusion, go through that, re-record a few bits well, there's a lot of that I could theoretically re-record, but I don't know if I'll necessarily have time if I want it out before, if I want the video out before the end of the month, but you know what, that's okay. I'll worry about that. I'll worry about that tomorrow after I've gotten through the remainder, so with any luck, I'll be able to get all that sorted, and you'll hopefully, this time next week, you'll hear of a new video on my main channel, or at least at that day or the next. So that is the hope. As for the second channel, the schedule you may have noticed has shifted a little bit, so the Monday and Friday Let's Play stuff is moved to Monday and Wednesday, and the reason for that is because the Sunday stream got moved to Friday. What it boiled down to was that my brother was eventually going to be showing up later to our Sunday nights, and it's also one of the few times that my roommate is free, so it made more sense to just move the Sunday streams to Friday. Because of that, our usual co-op / multiplayer games with the brother have been moved to Friday. Saturday will continue to be backlog day / play whatever the hell I'm feeling like. I'm debating as to what exactly I want to do after I'm done with this. I'm thinking what I might do, since the Bad Batch has been slowly releasing over the last few weeks, and probably will continue even after I finish with this. I'm only anticipating 4 more sessions after this. 2 to get through Korriban, 1 to deal with, and then 2 to deal with the endgame. So, because of that, I'm thinking, since to tie into the Bad Batch, it might not be a bad idea to do a Through the Looking Glass review of Republic Commando. Because I think I got about halfway through the game when I was a teenager at one point, or maybe as a college age adult, but technically I never beat it. And I wasn't allowed to play it as a kid because of the gore. So, that might be a good subject for Through the Looking Glass, even though I don't want to say oversaturating the channel with first-person shooters, but the last 2 videos have been on the Halo review series, so it might be oversaturation to an extent. But either way, that's probably what I'll give a full channel update once that we've finished this Let's Play, so until then, I'm gonna call it there. So, thank you all for watching, and next week, we will start on Korriban, wandering around the Sith homeworld as the former Dark Lord of the Sith. This ought to be good. See you all then.